Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. What up? What up? What up, everybody, man? Get up in here right now. Come on, make sure you shout out your cities. Man, let's get to it, man. We got a couple things we're going to talk about today, man. Our agenda is packed. It's pretty light, man. I'm thinking this might be a relatively short show, man, because we're going to talk about a couple things that's been happening in the Chicago hip-hop scene recently. Now, most of these things you might have heard a little bit about, but, man, I wanted to give my spin and take on them. And a big part of that is what's going on with Lil Reese, G Herbo, and NoLimit Kyro. Then also I wanted to talk about what's up with Lil Durk, man. Lil Durk has been out here bragging ever since he got his #1. And he doubled back and dropped a new project on him, man. And the new project only had one additional song. And that song was dissing. He even named Wooski in the song. So we're going to get to all that, man. We're going to talk about all of that. But do me a favor, as you come in here, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you shout out your cities in the chat. And I'm going to shout out as many of them as I can or as possible. You know what I mean? Who we got up in here today? Let's see. Let me go through the list. We're going to keep it short, man. I see y'all comments and I saw I read the comments on the last video, man. We're going to keep it short, but I'm going to get to them. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. What up? I see you, man. I see some familiar names, man. That's what's cracking. That's what's up. What up? We got New Orleans in here. What up, New Orleans? What up, man? Baton Rouge in the house. We got Fayetteville, North Carolina checking in. Fayetteville on the check-in. What up? Make sure as y'all get in here, make sure you hit that like button. Run them up. Send those alerts out. Let's let them know we doing this thing, man. Okay, O-Block in here. Oh, no, somebody dissing. They already dissing, man. LA, California. So Los Angeles, California in the building. What's up? Shout out Kane Visuals from Detroit. What up? Clan Visuals from Detroit. What up? Y'all run them likes up. We got Abilene in Texas in the house. Pittsburgh, I see you. Who else we got? We got the 574. We got Elkhart. I don't know what, man, let me know if I'm chopping it up. But that sound about right. We got Charlotte in here. What up, Pasadena? Where you at? Killer Cali in here. What up, Cali? South Carolina in the place to be. What's up? Bay Area, San Francisco, the Yay area. What up? Y'all run them likes up as you get in here, man. Run them likes up so we can get these alerts out and talk about our topics. All right, we got Benton Harbor, Michigan. What up, Benton Harbor? Shout out FMG Dizzy. Yo, FMG Drizzy. My bad, man. I'm off it right now. Rock Island, Illinois. We got Milwaukee, Wisconsin. What's cracking? Jackson, Mississippi. What's up? The 601. Hit that like button. Let them know, man. Let them know, bro. We got Cleveland, Ohio. What's up, Cleveland? We straight from Cleveland. You know what I mean? Macon, Georgia. The 478. What up, Macon? Mactown. You know what I mean? That used to be a real blue city back in the day, man. You know what I mean? Alaska. You know what I mean? What up, Alaska? What up, man? Indiana. Jersey, Pemberton. What up, Pemberton? What up? Indiana, what up? The 317, what's up? Alaska, what's up? I see you, BR. I see you, Myrtle Beach. Elkhart, Indiana. My bad, bro. It's all good. Brooklyn in the house. What's up? Is Brooklyn in the house? Sko Gang, Dallas, Texas. What up, Sko Gang? What up? Cleveland, Ohio, what up? Knoxville, Tennessee, what's up? We got the 865 in the house. We got the 818 in the house, California. New Orleans, Marshall, Texas. Y'all make sure y'all run them likes up. Hit the like button as soon as you get in here, man. Like I said, it helps out the video, so it'll send out them alerts. Everybody get notified. We can get to these topics. Chirac, what's up, man? We got an almost all Chirac show today, man. 504, what up? What up, Boston, Massachusetts? What up, Chicago? New Orleans? Chirac? Detroit? We got Louisville, Kentucky. We got H-Town. I see you. Black Haven, Memphis, Tennessee. Black Haven. I heard of Black. Flint, Michigan. We got Pennsylvania. We got the 334. What is that? Montgomery, right? Used to be a rap group called the 334 Boys came out of there, right? Or something like that. 334 Mob. 313, what up? Cleveland, Ohio, 216, what's up? Louisville, Kentucky, what's up? The 7941. What is that? Sound like a PIN number, you know what I mean? Is that a new area code I'm missing? All right. Houston in here, Maryland in the house, and Washington, D.C. in the house. Okay, so let's talk about what we're going to be talking about today. Today we are going to be talking about 3 different topics. We're going to talk about Lil Reese and his comments on this G Herbo situation, right? And for those of you who don't know, G Herbo, one of his past friends, and they probably still cool to this day. NoLimit Kyro, man. He went and said some things about G Herbo, and Lil Reese felt like he had to say something back. Also, we're going to be talking about Lil Durk out here racking up L's like it's racking up W's like it's nobody's business. He's out here doing wins, big wins. You know what I'm saying? And he's rubbing it in everybody's face. Next, we're going to talk about this FBG Cash response to Lil Durk's song, Computer Murderers. Now, Lil Durk dropped a joint called Computer Murderers, and it had the streets buzzing all yesterday, man. And he went to dissing people. He dissed 3 people specifically. He dissed FBG Wooski, or Wooski as y'all know him. He dissed FBG Cash, you know what I mean? And he's with FBG, and he's one of FBG Duck's cool homeboys. But dude did a lot of time. When you do your research on FBG Cash, you see, dude was locked up a lot, man. I don't know if it was all just county jail time, but he was up in there. What up, Jamaica? Then we're gonna talk about the relationship between them. And the other person he dissed on the song was NBA Youngboy. It looks like Dirk wants all the smoke right now. He wants the smoke. It seems like it at least, but it's crazy to say the least too, man. So do me a favor, man. I'm gonna shout out just 2 or 3 more cities. Then we gonna hit that intro. And we gonna get to it. But y'all do me your part. I'm going to keep this short as far as the shout outs, except for, throughout the video, I should be shouting you guys out a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all already going to battle. 4K Trey versus OTF in the chat already. It's going down. I see it. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. And, all right, I don't see any more cities I need to shout out. Keep shouting out your cities in the chat. Make sure everybody hit that like button. And, man, let's keep it official like a ref with a whistle, man. You know what we got to do. Hey, what's up? This your boy, Big Man. Thank you all for coming in here and attending this Saturday live, man. Now, I'm glad you're here to rock with your boy, and we got a couple things we're going to talk about. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is Lil Reese. Now, Lil Reese saw what was going on social media. He saw all the talk back and forth about this whole G Herbo situation. Now, I did a video about the G Herbo situation, and basically, it boils down to this. G Herbo, when he was back in Chicago, dusty, nothing really going on for him, a young dude, he had a whole bunch of homeboys that he rocked with, you know what I'm saying? NoLimit. Now, NoLimit MB, I think their whole name is, or NLMB is how it's usually spelled out, right? And this is their crew, right? And besides crew, there are other things. You know what I mean? We ain't going to get into all that. But it seems like G Herbo went on to the rap game. A lot of his homeboys were around him in the beginning. They had his back. The same thing a lot of other rappers go through, right? Like, as soon as you come into the rap game, my bad. As soon as you come into the rap game, you got your homeboys there with you. You bring like 50 dudes with you. And it's just that it seems like the thing that rappers do. It's like it's like you got a big group and your group gets smaller as time goes by, right? It's just a normal progression through the rap game. So G Herbo goes off, becomes a star. Some would say he's a Chi-Town drill legend. Other people maybe not, but everybody can respect the hustle. Everybody can respect his grind. But what's crazy is recently, one of his I want to say one of his homeboys, because we don't know if they fell out permanently or not. And the way that Kyro was talking in the interview, it didn't seem like it was a permanent thing. Well, this dude named NoLimit Kyro went to social media and was basically talking ill on G Herbo, saying he ain't do nothing for the hood since he blew up. And the same with Lil Bibby. Now, Lil Bibby is a different story because Lil Bibby, based on what Kyro said, was originally from the hood. Like, he was from the neighborhood. Like, he was claiming and everything, all that with them, right? And then when he went on, he just completely separated. Now, Lil Bibby is off doing some big things. I mean, let's be real. He's the executive that put out Juice WRLD and the Kid Leroy. Dude's plate is full. Like, I'm pretty sure he ain't got no time to be going back to the hood and doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably not even on his, like, that's not even on his menu at this time. Like, right now, his focus is probably like, yo, keep these millions coming in. Like, he almost held up the Juice WRLD project. Like, he was like telling people this week, like, yo, I might not drop this Juice WRLD project if y'all keep leaking songs. Like, Lil Bibby put that out, like, in public, like, let people know. That goes to show what kind of shot caller he's become in the industry. Now, with G Herbo, Kyro pretty much painted a picture like G Herbo wasn't even originally from the hood, but they let him come on. And eventually they found out he had flow. He had a little spit. Dude could rap. And when he got on, they was there with him most of the time. You know, G Herbo was really running around with some hitters like earlier in his career. You know what I mean? A lot of instances, a lot of stories from all sorts of people. Instagram models, all sorts of people have had some wild G Herbo stories, right? But when his homeboy Kyro continued through the interview, he basically dissed the fact that G Herbo didn't do nothing for them, man. Like, lately, it's been like, you know, dry between them and G Herbo. Now, this brought up a debate. Is it G Herbo's responsibility to even be doing something for some grown men anymore? Like, I know he had his case that he was going through. I think he might even still be going through his case, to be honest with you. I remember it was a Fed case out of Boston, Massachusetts or something like that. And he was alleged that, you know, there was some money that, like, millions of dollars that he was that was stolen or taken or something like that. So G Herbo probably had his mind on that for a while, right? But I don't know what more he could do for his homeboys other than the shine that he gave him in his songs and everything like that. Well, I want to talk about this story that addresses Lil Reese clapping back at Kyro. He took G Herbo's side in the whole situation and said that Kyro was basically out here doing some lame type activity by even putting G Herbo on blast. Now, let me go ahead and pull up this headline, man, so y'all can see this for yourself, man. And I'm going to probably keep this picture of G Herbo up there, too, man. Let's see. Maybe if it doesn't look too crowded. Yeah, we'll keep it. Now, this is the story I'm going to talk about, man. Now, it says, Lil Reese responds to NoLimit Kyro's allegations against G Herbo. And I know I'm neglecting the chat. Let me get this out, man. Let me get this off. But y'all do me a favor. Don't neglect that like button. Make sure you run up them likes, right? Y'all talking about people buying, rappers buying views. Maybe I see that conversation. But okay, so in this story, it starts off by saying this. It says, Lil Reese comes to G Herbo's defense after NoLimit Kyro's explosive interview where he called out Herbo and Lil Bibby. Now, G Herbo's faced plenty of backlash over the past few years. His arrest in 2020 led to allegations of cooperating with authorities, which did not appear to be true. He later addressed the rumors on the single Statement, which sampled a classic Dipset record before the issues at large subsided. So they're talking about the case that he had, and a lot of people were, running with the rumor that G Herbo had somehow cooperated. Maybe because it seemed to go away, and it seemed like it was such a big deal. Because remember when the headlines hit about his case, it was like everywhere, man. It was like one of the biggest stories running that week. And it's kind of been quiet since then. Now, I don't know why people were saying that he was out here telling, but I didn't get any information on that. I didn't see where that was, facts. And it seemed like he was trying to work his way through the process. And it seems like Lil Reese just maybe got fed up of everybody coming for G Herbo, and that's why he's rushing to his defense. So they said he tried to address all that in the song Statement. Now it continues by saying, unfortunately, there were new rumors that Herbo will need to address. NoLimit Kyro recently sat down for an interview with 16 Shot 'em visuals where he divulged on G Herbo and Bibby's relationship with their neighborhood. So he divulged, that's poorly written, well, we'll rock with it. Now, according to Kyro, neither one of them has done much for their community, nor the individuals they came up with. During their recent success, he also went on to take issue with Herbo mentioning Fazo's late mother, adding that the 25 rappers' bars are fictitious. So basically, they're talking about, and I don't know if you guys have all seen this interview. 16 shot him visuals. He dropped it in several parts. You know, that's kind of the style everybody does on YouTube. And in it, you know, there were several parts where Kyro was kind of throwing shade on G Herbo. You know what I mean? First saying he wasn't from the hood. Second saying that, you know, they let him get on the hood. You know, that sounds bad. You know what I'm saying? And then third, he was saying that, you know, he was out there putting out an image that wasn't him. He was out there doing things in the street that just wasn't, talking about things that he was doing in the streets that wasn't him. Like he said he really wasn't hood like that, or he really ain't built for war like that. And anybody who listens to G Herbo, this would be a shock, because G Herbo, of all the drill rappers, he do be spitting them bars where he's talking about he really about that life. You know, most drill rappers do. It's part of the drill rap culture. It's what you expect. If my drill rapper ain't got no bars about, you know, doing anything crazy, it almost doesn't fit the style and flow. As bad as that sounds, man, I know, that might sound crazy, but man, that's facts. That's facts. And G Herbo just sticks to the script with that. And a lot of people consider him a legend for that, right? As far as Chicago drill rap is concerned. Now, the story also goes to say this. It says that, my bad. Oop, I've been neglecting the chat. My bad. I'm going to get in there, man. But let me just get this out. Now, it says that Lil Reese came to Herb's defense on Twitter this week after Kyro's interview gained traction. The Chicago rapper suggested that it seems a little suspicious that an individual would take their issues to the internet rather than reaching out to Herbo. In quotes, it said Herbo, a goat emoji. And man, I don't like reading it how they write these things out. So let's actually bring that tweet up that Lil Reese posted, man. We'll take this down. And where's that tweet? And my bad. I thought I had the tweet up. Damn. I guess we gonna read it off of here. All right, here we go. My bad, y'all. All right, here we go. So Lil Reese says this right here, man. Now, he made this tweet, I want to say, just like a day ago or something like that, right? And he was basically commenting on these Kyro interviews, because let's be real. That first one where he was calling out Lil Bibby and he was calling out G Herbo, that thing was trending on the Explorer page for all of YouTube. That thing's got to be at like 1 million views or something like that right now. I mean, it literally went viral. That whole part of that interview, man. You know, I know 16 shot visuals, like, man, I really did it this time. You know what I'm saying? And I seen dude recently on No Jumper getting the interview, but good interview regardless, right? Now, Lil Reese said this. He said, nah, I ain't been quiet, because if Herb was on my block, we would have beat this for bringing it block business to the internet. What type of is he on? So this is the tweet where he was just basically talking about, yo, what type of stuff is this dude on? You know what I'm saying? By bringing block business to the internet. You know what I mean? And I don't know, does he have a point here? Like, I mean, I know that gets mentioned in hip hop a lot. Like, yo, you shouldn't be talking about street business on the internet. But if dude is getting interviewed, and what's weird is, from what everybody says, Kyro doesn't rap at all. So if dude is getting interviewed, is it still putting out block business on the internet if you say something? You know what I mean? Because it seemed like dude was I don't know. I wouldn't say his intention was to diss G Herbo, but it definitely came off wrong. You know what I'm saying? It definitely came off like dude was salty about something. And I've seen since then Kyro has come out and said that he's not messed off out here, so he's not feeling any type of way about it. But still, it came off a little salty. I don't know. Maybe G Herbo owed him some money. He didn't want to bring that up. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. But I don't know. I'll ask you guys. Do you guys think that the way that Kyro addressed this was not gangster? Like if that's a real thing, you know, if that's how Lil Reese wants to classify it here, right? Should he have done something different? Like, should he have just called Herbo on the phone? Maybe they're not even in contact, but if that's his viewpoint and he feels like that's how things really went down, like G Herbo turned his back on them, does he have the right to voice that opinion? Or by voicing that opinion, is he like straight up hate, man? Is that hate? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Now, this is the other post. Let me bring this one up, man. So that way you guys can see. And I'm going to make that bigger too. Actually, we'll make it bigger right now and cover this one up. Boom. Not that big. God dang. All right. So this is the next post, or the first post that he put out there. And he said this. Lil Reese said, Herb a goat in this and don't like that hating. If you got a problem with, don't bring it to the internet. We, man, bring it to face to face. That's something, you know what I'm saying, and distant, man. I had to edit all that out, but you get what he's saying here. He's basically saying that G Herbo is a goat out here. And it's not a good look bringing that to the internet, man. He should have told him that face to face. So that way G Herbo can address it offline as opposed to taking some type of hit to his image or anything like that. Now, for me, I don't think G Herbo came off looking bad with this. Still, I don't know, man. It seems like this is something that maybe, you know, they could have handled internally between their crews, but it still doesn't seem like anything that's going to hurt G Herbo in the long run. Because to be real, G Herbo is already established. I think his fan base is already what it's going to be, out here. And to be real, I think that Lil Reese coming out to support him says a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Reese coming out and saying something on his behalf says a lot, man. It shows that even though, because I mean, I know originally when things go crazy, they say that NL, MB, and them are linked up or clicked up with 600, or at least they're cool and stuff like that. And even in the interview, dude was talking about the fact that he knew King Von and they was cool, that was his homie. But he said that if this dude was from his block, he would handle it a certain way. And is this Lil Reese poking his nose in there, or is he being a stand-up dude by saying what he's saying for G Herbo? Y'all said Herb ain't no gangster, that's it. Yo, y'all run them likes up, man. Y'all wildin', man. You saying Lil Reese a clown? Y'all cold, man. My bad for neglecting the chat. I like to make this an interactive experience. I like to go into the chat and then come out and then start talking about the topic. But man, for all intents and purposes, Lil Reese seems like that he still has a connection to G Herbo, and he thought he was going out bad, so he felt the need to say something to defend him. You know, right or wrong, maybe dude could have talked to G Herbo in person before airing everything out on an interview, bro. Like, I mean, but this goes back to the question. He is being interviewed about his opinion. So if he gets asked a question and he feels like he answers it honestly, can you really be upset about Kyro doing that? You know what I mean? And it looks like Lil Reese was upset, or else he wouldn't have put those tweets out. Now, what do y'all think Does G Herbo take a hit to his image for any of this? Or do you look at Lil Reese in a different light, man, for defending G Herbo? Y'all said Lil Reese a clown. Smoking on funny. All right, man. We'll leave that one alone. Who else we got in the building? Let me see who up in here. Don't forget to shout out your cities, man. I'll hit them up when I can. But I wanted to make sure that I went off on a tangent a little bit and talked about this Lil Reese G Herbo situation. Because I thought it was kind of cool that Lil Reese immediately went to social media to speak on this. Because really, last thing we heard about Lil Reese was Lil Reese had got arrested. Remember that? And I wonder if it was in Texas. And I'm not sure how he handled that situation. I'm not sure if he had to do any time or what he had to do. But obviously, he's back on social media. And he was obviously mad about what Kyro said, or NoLimit Kyro said about G Herbo. So he felt a need to speak on it, man. All right, let me see what y'all are saying. Make sure y'all hit that like button. What up, New Orleans? What up, Detroit? What up? Brooklyn, stand up, what up? Gary, Indiana, what up? Scary Gary, man, what up? All right, man, so let's move on. Talking about Lil Reese and G Herbo. Let's get to the next topic, man. And Let's do a little bit of this. Yeah, we gonna talk about Dirk. Dirk out here dissing folks, man. What's up with that, bruh? So Lil Durk went to dissing cats, man. Like, for real. Like, I don't know. I guess he felt the need to get that out there. But there's a song, he even said Wooski's name, if y'all peeped that, man. Right? So Lil Durk, for those of you who don't know, has the #1 album in the country, right? He's riding the wave. There's rumors out here of him getting $40 million bags, all this stuff. And when I say bags, I don't mean a literal bag. I'm talking about $40 million. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen people discussing that $40 million, what it could be and all that. And it sounds like it's a possibility that it's true. Man, as much as Lil Durk haters, man, might, or anybody who doesn't like Lil Durk might think, man, it sounds like that might be a fact, man. But we don't know because we don't know his actual bank account, right? But one thing we do know for certain, he dropped a new song yesterday called Computer Murderers. And when I saw that title, I said, okay, this is going to be a diss song. You know what I'm saying? Before I even watched the video, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, he going to be dissing. And he dissed Wooski, man, FBG Wooski. Now, for those of you who don't know, or, man, you might be new to the Chicago drill music and drill area and all that, you know what I mean? This is FBG Wooski. Now, he looks a little different today. This picture has been floating around for years. And when I say years, I'm talking about years. But Wooski is probably one of the most talked about drill artists in Chicago drill rap, man. And that's going to sound like an exaggeration, but Pete, what I say here, there are so many documentaries about this dude, bro. Like, there are on YouTube, there's so many documentaries that include him. He's an integral figure in a lot of other documentaries out there. It's wild, man. It's like, I don't know, man. And to be honest, he had one of the illest songs, man. One of the illest songs. That Computers remix that he dropped, I am not picking sides. Don't think I ain't no gang. I ain't none of that. But that song went hard. He killed that. He was in rare form. Dude was he killed that beat, man. He really did. And this is the guy Lil Durk is dissing. Now, what's odd is Lil Durk prepping for something? Is that why he's dissing Wooski? Or is it the fact that Wooski got brought up in NBA Youngboy's diss record, I Hate Youngboy? Is that what it is? Now, what's even crazier is Mama Duck, FBG Duck's mom, was recently on Say Cheese. And in her series of interviews, there was something that she said about Wooski recently, where she was like, he's got a lot of stuff coming up, and it's some big stuff. Now, is NBA Youngboy behind the scenes working with Wooski to put out some music or something like that? Is Wooski going to be sporting a 4K trade chain or something like that, or a Gravedigger chain that they be rocking? That would be crazy, because Lil Durk essentially is at the top of rap right now. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the hottest rappers in the game. Why in the world would he pick now to be dissing Wooski? All that's going to do is shed light on him, unless he already knows something in the back end. Like Lil Durk, if you guys haven't noticed, he's always been kind of one step ahead of NBA Youngboy and them in this back and forth. He's very calculated, man. And I don't think a lot of people peep that. And this just ain't me giving props to Lil Durk for just to be giving props to Lil Durk. But for him to jump off the throne, and not to say that he's the king or anything like that, just for him to be #1 album right now or whatever, to drop a song specifically dissing Wooski, and he says Wooski's name in there, along with FBG Cash and NBA Youngboy, man, maybe he knows something that we don't. Maybe Wooski got some music coming out. But remember, Wooski, he got shot in the head, bro. Like, as savage as that sounds, he battled back, and he's actually doing better. But I don't know if will he ever be that rapper that he was before? Like, his talent at that time, like on that Computers remix song, he killed that, man. He just murdered that song. No pun intended. Yo, man, y'all hit that like button. And my bad, let y'all shout out your cities in the chat too. I want to make sure we keep it interactive, you know? But this is a bigger play, I think. To be real, I think that Wooski is maybe dropping some music, and maybe Dirk got wind of it or something like that. It's a possibility, right? Or either NBA Youngboy is working on something with him, because why would Youngboy bring him up either? That's another point, right? Youngboy stopped dissing them. Yeah, what? Y'all wildin', man. I see y'all going back and forth. But Youngboy, man, Youngboy brought him up originally. And that was alarming right there. Like, is he just saying Wooski because he knows Wooski disses, where Lil Durk and them is from and all that? He talks about Lamron and Normal and all that in the songs, that even in the computer remix, where he talks about pretty much everybody. Or is there a bigger play at hand? Is there something else going on behind the scenes where Wooski might be actually back dropping music? That would be remarkable. That would be a heck of a comeback story after being shot in the head, bro. That, knock on wood, man. That's horrible, man. Horrible. And he hasn't, the last time we've seen pictures and videos of Wooski, he seemed a little different, but he seemed a lot better each time. So we'll see how that goes. But let's get to the nitty gritty of this story, right? And talk about Dirk and this computer murderer song, you know what I mean? And the lyrics specifically. So let's do this. Yeah, let's go to the story. We'll do that. Make sure y'all run them likes up for your boy. All right, so in this story, it talks about this, right? And this is hiphopdx.com. And you see the headline, Lil Durk taunts Chicago rival FBG Wooski on computer murderers. Lil Durk kept the promise he made regarding new music that was on the way. On Friday, March 18th, the Chicago rapper unleashed computer murderers to streaming services, and he's not wasting any time throwing shots at his enemies. Now, stop right there. It seems like Lil Durk, even though he made a promise to stop dissing the dead, it seems like he's cool because he's going to be dissing the people who are alive, who are still his quote-unquote enemies or ops or whatever you want to call them, right? Now, it continues by saying the Trill Bands and Touch of Trent produced beat finds Dirk rapping viciously about his foes and how superior he is over his Chicago rivals. Durkio mostly refrains from dropping names except for one person, FBG Wooski, who was shot in the head at a funeral in 2018. He also references certain situations involving his rivals, such as FBG Cash, who recently posed in front of King Von's mural in Chicago. Now, I'm not sure if you guys were tuned into this or clued into this. You had FBG Cash, who is also, he's from the same line as, I be trying not to say what they are, you know what I'm saying? But he's FBG, let's say he's down with Wooski, and was down with Duck, man. In the Computers remix song with Wooski, like Wooski's biggest song ever, you can see him in the video, you know what I'm saying? He's in the video, throwing up stuff. We'll say that, man. And what they're talking about here is this picture right here. I want to bring this up. Let's take a look at this. And it was FBG Cash, and he was in front of Von's mural right here. This right here. That's so small. Can you guys see that? Hopefully you can see that, man. But that's the picture that they're talking about. And what's even worse than the picture, because, okay, a cooler head could say, well, maybe he just wanted to pose by the mural, even though they were allegedly enemies in the street and all that. Maybe he just wanted to post by the mural and, take a picture. It's a Chicago staple, right? But no, in the caption of this, it said, in quotes, he put it in quotes. It says, whole world witness your main sniper get his splat 1:30 p.m. Central Time. So this was like a diss, and he was promoting something. And I believe at this time he dropped one song, but then he backed back and dropped another song, and we'll get to that in a minute, right? So this is what Lil Durk is referencing in the song Computer Murderers. He's talking about this picture right here. Even though he doesn't mention FBG Cash by name. The only name he mentions is FBG Wooski. Now, the story continues by saying this. It says, my bad, almost lost my place. It says, okay, here we go. It says, check on your mans. I heard he got hit in his head. Hello. But he almost died, so I can say his name because he ain't dead. And Wooski. It was the ad-lib on the lyrics, right? How you let a vouch for you who just got out the feds? In that bar, they're saying that he's talking about NBA Youngboy. Sneaking pics by Von Mural like Lil Bro won't come out and spin. Grah. So basically talking about in Computer Murderers, Lil Durk, and I can't spit it like him or else I, probably be making millions. No, I'm joking. But he was basically pointing out the fact of these three things that happened. He pointed out the fact that, FBG Cash standing in front of Von's mural and and he's acting like somebody won't come out and splat him. Now, what's crazy is days later, there was a guy seen and videotaped outside of Von's mural, just holding it down, waiting, watching. And I was like, whoa, man. I was like, they taking this serious. Him taking a picture there, yeah, it's dissing. I get it. I understand what all that's about, right? But, man, to be real, I guess you can't tell somebody how to take it, man. I'll leave that alone, man, to be real. But, yeah, so those were the bars that they were talking about. And to be real, let's actually break down the actual bars, man. Because they have a weird way of writing them. And it's best when you got your own sources like I do. So let's check it out. And my bad for neglecting the chat, but what up, everybody? Make sure you hit that like button. And we'll get back in there in a second. And let's look at these lyrics. So this is what Dirk said. And these are supposed to be the bars that he said that were aimed at Wooski. And, well, you got to say they aimed at Wooski because he says his name right here in the ad-lib. You can see that, right? Says, check on your mans. I heard he got hit in his head. Hello. But he almost died, so I can say his name because he ain't dead, Wooski. And to be real, Lil Durk isn't enticing anything extra by saying Wooski's name because technically NBA Youngboy brought Wooski's name into this. Let's be for real, man. Now, the part that they're talking about where he said something about, that's the second part. Now, they're saying that hook also is him dissing Wooski. And I don't know, maybe somebody have to come and explain that part to me. But, it didn't seem like it to me. You know what I mean? And let me see the lyrics where he's dissing FBG Cash and let's see. FBG Cash. I thought I had the lyrics where he was dissing FBG Cash and NBA Youngboy. But regardless, you get the picture, man. There it goes. Got so many things over here. Here we go. These right here. So these lyrics are the lyrics that they say he's dissing FBG Cash and NBA Youngboy. Say, how you let vouch for you who just got out the feds. Now, Lil Durk has been saying that a couple of times. Like, dude just got out the feds. Like, that should be a reason that people should be cautious of NBA Youngboy. Kind of implying, you know what he's implying by saying that. Like, he just got out the feds. How you going to vouch for him? Or you should be kind of watching him. Then he said, sneaking pics by Von Mural like Lil Bro won't come out and spin. And that's where he talks to, he's grah and bop. Isn't that like a old dude? He made that sound when he was faking like he was shooting a gun. Funny stuff, man. But yeah, man, that's the lyrics right there. I don't know. He didn't mention a name, but obviously he's talking about FBG Cash and NBA Youngboy there. NBA Youngboy is the only person who vouched for Wooski and just got out the feds. You know what I mean? And maybe Von is just trying to play chess here. He's like, hold up, you ain't about to blow this joker's name up and he's one of my ops. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to blow this joker's name up and he's one of my enemies. We're going to step in here and try to put the foot stomp on some of this, man, before it gets out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Squash it early. That type of deal. Now, this is, and I see y'all saying this in the comment section, this part too, where he says, headshot, come here, headshot, come here, headshot, come here. And they're saying since Wooski got shot at another dude named Dooski's funeral back in 2018, and it was an all-out shootout. It was like a big setup, a whole craziness of events that led to a shootout outside the funeral and whatnot. But, it seemed like after Wooski got shot in the head, his rap career would be over. And I guess Lil Durk took this opportunity to just diss Wooski. It's almost like it's a Wooski diss. Am I the only one getting that feeling? Because it's like, even if this part is dedicated towards Wooski, it seems like that means he's like the main target in this song. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm just reading through the chat. Just reading through the chat, man. I see y'all disking. We don't pick no side. I don't pick no sides. Y'all can pick whatever side you want. But I just find this interesting, man. I do. I really do, man. I do. Because it seems like Lil Durk either knows something that we don't, or he's preparing for, to keep Wooski about the game, or at least if he comes out with another song or something, make sure that he's ready to diss him or whatever. But I don't know if Wooski gonna be dissing back, man. Like I said, last time I seen him, it looked like he had dropped a song. Didn't he drop a song called Bond or something like that? Maybe like 5-6 months ago. It was a long time. I think Bond came out, maybe even 10 months ago? So we'll see. Now, the story finishes by saying this thing, man. Let me go ahead and finish this, and let me take these lyrics down. But y'all get the idea. Computer Murderers is seeming like it's a straight-up Wooski diss with some FBG Cash diss. And we're going to talk about FBG Cash response. We're going to talk about that next. Now, it says this. It says, the issues between Dirk and the FBG crew allegedly go back to heat being between their respective blocks in Chicago. FBG Duck was shot and killed in Chicago's affluent Gold Coast in August 2020. The fans believe Dirk threw a diss at him on one of the closing tracks of his album, The Voice. And Computer Murderers is accompanied by a music video that finds Lil Durk teaming up once again with director Jerry Productions. Hold up, let me stop right there. That's got to be a dangerous thing. Being a drill rap video producer, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to work with the same guy all the time, probably, right? Because, like, it seems like that would be a dangerous profession. But let me continue. It says, the Chicago rap star flashes his money, jewelry, and ridicules his enemies alongside his friends in the clip. Fans have been streaming the record, and Dirk is noticing all the love. Shortly after releasing the track, the OTF boss took to Twitter to compare himself to the lethal shooter and NBA superstar Steph Curry. I can't miss, I'm like Steph Curry. Now, for those of you who don't know, Lil Durk put out a tweet that said, I can't miss, I'm like Steph Curry, FR, so I'm like Steph Curry for real. And I don't know if Lil Durk is like Steph Curry, man. That's saying a lot, man. Steph Curry is pretty much a no-miss dude. And to be real, okay, let me be honest. Let me take a step back. Lil Durk has been out here putting up a lot of wins, man. A whole bunch of wins. And it seems at this point, the wins keep rolling in. Like the fact that Lil Durk was once, not doing too good in the rap game, and now he's got a situation like this where he's got cats, where he's getting #1 albums and selling over 100,000. Dog, to do over 100,000 in this market, you got to be somebody, man. And I saw a lot of people's takes on this, and I think Lil Durk has been ready to sell this album, or been prepping this album for longer than we can imagine. He's been building up to this point. Even The Voice, the deluxe version of The Voice, it actually led up to this, to where we were anticipating a bigger project. And he's been doing good at selling these projects all the way down the line. So, man, much love to Dirk, man. But he's not being shy at all. And this is the tweet right here that I was referencing, right here. Said, I can't miss, I'm like Steph for real. And I was going to talk about this at the end, but let's get into this before we talk about FBG Cash's response. Do y'all think Lil Durk is really out here moving like Steph Curry with the shot? Is he like Steph Curry on the block? I don't know. He's obviously feeling himself. And my bad for neglecting the chat. We not okay. Y'all just going back and forth. Long live King Von. YB sold. What? Y'all wildin', man. Wildin'. Y'all do me a favor, man. Hit that like button. Let's get up to 200 likes, man. Let's make sure we get up to 200 likes. But it looks like Lil Durk is feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? He's feeling like he's unstoppable right now. And he's putting out tweets like this just to let you know, man. And right now, the numbers are backing it up. This isn't to say, and this is what's weird, right? Before I get off this, Lil Durk and NBA Youngboy have crowded the trending page on YouTube right now. Like, I think recently you just had Coi Leray and Nicki Minaj sneak into the second spot, and not really sneak because they got big fan bases, they got huge social media presence. It's a big record. A lot of people are feeling it. And then number 3 is Lil Durk, Computer Murderers, right? Right. Number 1 is NBA Youngboy. And then every other song is like NBA Youngboy, Lil Durk, NBA Youngboy, Lil Durk. On the YouTube trending page, I'm like, man, it goes on for that for like 5 or 6 slots, I want to say. So it goes to show, man, they in a definitely in a streaming war. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music is taking off behind all this. So they both winning at the end of the day. I wonder if they recognize that. Or maybe they don't care because, it's been bloodshed between this thing or in this thing. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's not the bigger picture at the end of the day with them. You know what I mean? But with this song, man, you had dude FBG Cash respond because obviously he was mentioned in there. I mean, it was a sneak diss. His name wasn't said, but FBG Wooski, I'm pretty sure they're homeboys. He was mentioned. So what did FBG Cash do? He dropped a song in a video of the same name, man. And he's got a song, it's called Computer Murderers, and I think it's V1, he called it. And I believe it's featuring Ruger. And they shot a video and everything, man. So FBG Cash, that's the video right there, right? That's actually a picture of the video, right? And it's featuring Ruger. And I hadn't heard Ruger for a while. FBG Cash, he was in an interview recently, and I want to say within the last week, where he trolled everybody. And he was dissing everybody that he's supposed to be cool with. It was like Ruger, Dutchie, a whole bunch of other people, a lot of FBG people, right? And then at the end, he was like, nah, man, I'm just joking, man. We all still cool. It was funny. It was a funny interview. But FBG Cash gives off some energy, man. Like he real grimy type dude. He remind me of Cameron, man. The reason that Cameron did so well playing Alpo in Paid in Full is because Cameron has that grimy type demeanor that's just perfect for that role, man. It was like he was born for that role, man. Because, I get that Cameron energy from FBG Cash. Because he was asked in that same interview about taking that picture in front of Von's mural, and he tried to play it off as a joke and said, oh, that's just my little cousin, you know what I'm saying? Trying to show him love. Knowing dang well that nobody believes that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, knowing nobody believes that at all. But just, he's got that, some of it, that Cameron energy, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who sees that. I hate to call it grimy. Yo, red flag. It's not, bro. What red flag? Hold up. I'm in the chat. What's going on? All right. I don't see nothing crazy. Y'all let me know, man. Let me know. Cash sneaking, taking pics. It's not, bro. Huh. I wonder what y'all mean. Y'all let me know in the chat, man. I'm trying to figure that one out. It's not FBG Cash, and it's not Ruger on that song. I seen the snippet of the video. I could pull it up on Instagram right now. I'm not going to play it, but I could pull it up. So FBG Cash was the one who took that picture. It was on his profile. Allegedly. We'll say allegedly. We'll say he allegedly took that picture, right? Let's say that, man. Now, let's look at this right here. And I was going to bring up the response that he made. But let's make sure, man. Let's do something. We can look on Instagram right now, man. We doing something live. We doing some live action type stuff right here. You know what I mean? And I want to show y'all that I'm not capping. And the person who left that comment, let me know what you mean. Okay. Posted a song after Computer Murderers. Yeah, he posted a song after Computer Murderers. So that's a different song with Ruger on it? Sound like the same beat to me. And let's bring up this. I'm going to show y'all something, man. Let's look at this. right here. All right. And this is on Instagram right here. So you have, man, I don't want to play the audio. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is Computer Murderers Volume 1, right? And that's him and Ruger. You said that's not, bro. That's him and Ruger right there. If I click on it, it's probably going to play automatically. Let's hope not. Okay, there it goes. There go the video right there. Yeah, that's FBG Cash. So yeah, man, y'all let me know what you mean. But yeah, so FBG Cash and them FBG boys, you can see where he said right here, they tired of the disrespect and they dropped a response, man. Obviously, they were feeling some type of way about Lil Durk dissing Wooski and dissing FBG Cash on that song. But with that, that was actually the last topic for the day, man. I said I was going to keep it short, and we keeping it relatively short. You know what I'm saying? So let's dig in the chat one last time and see what everybody got going on, man. Shout out your cities if you want to. If you don't, it's all good. Yeah, I was going to say, man, I know I wasn't tripping, dog. I knew that was FBG Cash and Ruger, bro. I knew that for a fact. But go ahead, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Run them likes up. And Tupac is better. Funny. All right, man. But those are the only things I wanted to talk about today, man. I wanted to get that, just, you know, touch on some of those topics right there, man. Is the FBG Cash situation and this back and forth between Lil Durk that's brewing and the Lil Reese coming to G Herbo's defense, man. I think these were big moments in hip-hop this week, and that's why I wanted to get y'all opinions. Steppers. Is that what it's called? On the file that he put out there, it looked like it was named Computer Murderers as well. Crazy. Yeah, DMV. What's up, DMV? Y'all had a wild story this week too, man. I just did it this morning, man. I just did the video this morning. You know what I mean? About the rapper from the DMV who got shot, man. That was crazy, man. Crazy. It looked like a couple of days before that, or maybe even weeks before that, he was dissing his ops for bragging online, trying to say that they tried to do something to him, man. So that's crazy, man. Crazy. Baltimore, what's up? What up? Hartford, Connecticut, what up? What up? What up? All right, man. So we going to get out of here. Everybody do me a favor, though, man. We hurting on them likes. So hit that like button before you press up out of here. And hopefully you enjoyed your time here with me, rocking out every Saturday, talking about hip-hop topics, man. It's a good time. Now, with that, I'll see you guys live next Saturday. And you know, as always, we're going to be breaking the news, man. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Now, with that, this has been your boy, Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell. So that way you get a notification every time I drop one of these hot lives. And we out of here. Peace. Oh, yeah. And shout out to everybody who is contributing in the chat. Appreciate you guys checking in. And I'll check y'all in the chat next week. Peace.